For a couple of months I've been using this iPhone 13 to film my videos, and since I bought a new camera, I'm gonna put it up for sale. A while back I bought this phone for $200, which is extremely cheap for an iPhone 13, and I negotiated to that price because it had a lot of parts that were swapped. This housing looks much better on the outside, but it has a missing camera lens, so I'm gonna Frankenstein these phones together and make it look way better so I can sell it. Starting with the black phone, I'm gonna remove the cameras first, and then I'm gonna add the new lens. I dipped my tweezers in some isopropyl alcohol because I want to clean the old adhesive around the frame of the lens. The Q-tip with alcohol also helps me clean everything up, after which I can install a new lens. This lens comes with pre-installed adhesive, so it's pretty straightforward to install. And here's a closer look. Now moving over to the other phone, I'm gonna pour some isopropyl alcohol around the sides of the screen to soften the adhesive underneath. These screens are extremely thin, and I found that using just heat doesn't really help on these screens because you can end up breaking them. After I left the alcohol do its thing for about 30 seconds, I lifted it with a suction cup and then inserted my plastic prying tool. Opening up the phone, we're gonna remove the logic board and the cameras and switch them over to the other housing. The first thing we want to get to is the battery connector, and to do that we have to remove 3 screws and the metal bracket. Now the battery can be disconnected and one of the screen connectors. Now we move over to the other metal bracket, which also has 3 screws. And then we can simply disconnect the other screen connector. With the screen out of the way, now we can finally disconnect everything from the logic board and take it out. The logic board is held down by a couple of standoff screws and a hidden screw next to the SIM tray. With those taken out, we can lift it from the housing. We also have to take the cameras from this phone because the other phone had the cameras exposed, so they might not work properly anymore. Now I've installed the cameras on the black phone, and I'm also going to install the logic board, so it's gonna be a straightforward process. Since we're gonna do everything basically in reverse, I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you for choosing to watch my video. I hope you are enjoying it so far, and if you want to see more of my videos, you can click on the pop-up banner above or click in the description to watch my phone restorations playlist. I hope you find something worthwhile. Now that everything's pretty much connected, I want to clean up the selfie camera and the sensors and reapply a new waterproof seal. Now it's time to reconnect the 2 screen connectors and place back the first metal bracket. Now I can reconnect the battery, place the last metal bracket on top, and we're almost done. And now we can screw back the 2 pentalobe screws and the phone is assembled. Gonna give these speaker holes a nice clean. I don't want to sell this phone all clogged up. Blow it with some air. And that's basically it. So I can't call today's video a restoration because we didn't actually restore a phone, but we can say that we gave this phone a makeover, and if you remember the other housing, it looked bad. And now that it looks decent, I'm quite certain that I'm gonna make a profit by selling this phone. So thank you so much everyone for joining me on this video. I hope you had a good time, I hope you learned something new. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Oh, and if you have any questions, leave a comment. You can also find me on social media. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!